Well, it's yet another test for the European Union's survival, with the group facing a possible shake-up among its ranks. British Prime Minister David Cameron is in Brussels trying to broker deals with his European counterparts. He wants better membership terms for the UK ahead of a vote that may determine whether his country stays or leaves the EU. Jack Barton reports.
The European Leaders' Summit comes after months of torturous negotiations surrounding the United Kingdom's attempt to wrestle back some legislative powers from Brussels.
This is a make or break summit, I have no doubt.
If a deal is done, Prime Minister David Cameron says he will lobby for Britain to remain in the EU ahead of an in or out referendum expected later this year.
I'll be battling for Britain. If we can get a good deal, I'll take that deal, but I will not take a deal that doesn't meet what we need. I think it's much more important to get this right than to do anything in a rush. But with goodwill, with hard work, we can get a better deal for Britain.
Cameron believes any deal should include exemption from the bloc's founding ambition to forge an ever closer union. He also wants greater powers for national parliaments to block EU legislation and explicit recognition that the euro is not the bloc's only currency. There is strong resistance coming from some countries, including France, which does not like the idea of better protections for London's key finance sector, which might result from non-euro countries having more power to block EU financial regulations. Britain also wants to limit some welfare benefits for EU migrants, a move so far rejected by 4 Eastern European countries.
We won't take an agreement at any price.
A unanimous agreement by Friday could lead to a referendum being held as early as June.
We want to do everything so the UK can remain a member of the EU, but at the end, this will be a decision by UK citizens.
Once the issue of Britain is settled or postponed, all 28 EU leaders, along with Turkey's Prime Minister, plan to turn their full attention to the bloc's other major pressing concern, the refugee crisis and how to secure Europe's external borders. Jack Barton, CCTV, Brussels.